What's up, guys? This next point I want to talk to you guys about here is number 2, and which is to be genuine. That's key number 2. You have to be real and authentic. That's the first point. Like I said, this ties back to the first point as well. The first key of being sure on what you want and being clear on who you are. You have to be real and you have to be authentic. Like, who are you? If a woman could see that you're just putting on an act, the whole seduction process, it's over. It's ruined. She sees that you're fake. She knows you're not who you say you are and who you're acting like, and the whole process is just done. She's not messing with you no more, and everything's over. So, you have to be real. You have to be authentic. Like I said, guys, sometimes they get away with being fake. But like I said, they get away with being fake over these women that are unsure of themselves and everything. They have all the problems that needy guys have. So that's who being fake works with. But unless you're like a master actor, like I'm saying, you could pretend. But when you have to be thinking about everything you're going to say, that's when you slip up and you show uncertainty and multiple times, and then it's like she figures out that you're not who you are and you let yourself slip up. When you always have to be on the top of an act, it's a lot harder than just being real and genuine. So women and people in general can normally read when a man is really being himself or not. People could tell. They read body language, they read your everything. Like I said, if you're putting on an act, you have to be on that act 24/7. That's why when I first started learning everything, I was like, how am I supposed to do all this? But it really comes with changing who you are, being confident, being genuine, being real, being yourself. Because once you are, then that's what makes you an attractive person for a friendship, for a relationship, business, anything. So be real, be genuine, and that's how you get the best out of yourself, life, attraction, like I said, friendships, relationships, and everything. Be real. And don't show inconsistency in who you are, because that's how they find out that you're fake. If you're supposed to be this confident guy or this nice guy, and then they see you do something that's super jerkish or whatever, they're like you start throwing up red flags to the vision that they have of you, and they're like, yo, they don't trust you anymore, and that's why the attraction's ruined. There is a little bit more like to acting. You do kind of, to be super seductive, you obviously have to go a little overboard with who you are, like play yourself up a little bit, I guess. But I'll go into that more later. But still, at the end of the day, you have to be honest with your core and who you are, and that's how you also move with no hesitation, because you're sure of yourself and you're sure of everything you're doing. So don't show inconsistency in who you are, and develop values and practice them so you don't have to think about who you should be. Like I said, this creates hesitation and inconsistency, which again kills seduction. Hesitation already it will slowly kill it as you keep going on. If you're hesitating a lot, if you're like a super good in everything else, but you're hesitating a lot, it's like you're eventually gonna fall off. But once they figure out that you're putting on an act, it's done. It's already killed. They're not trusting you, and that's what a lot of seduction and attraction comes down to, is the trust they have in who you are, what you're saying, who you're being, and everything like that. So the last point is to prove yourself, and this is a big point, because you gotta prove that you're the person that you are. And how you do this, it could be in a little thing. Like, you could just, if you're a real nice person, you just hold the door open for other people or whatever, like everything, and just do it on over and over, or I don't know, anything to show that you're genuine. Like I said, you can't really control the situation and what's going on, but if you're a genuine person, really, there's going to be an opportunity where you're with them and you can show your generosity and your kindness, and that's how you prove yourself. And like I said, so that's how these guys that pretend to put the act on, they have to do all this manually, and it's causing them to think a lot. They always have to be on an act. They're like, all right, I'm a nice guy, I'm putting on the nice guy act, I gotta be nice to her, I gotta be nice to everybody we come into contact with now, because I'm this huge nice guy, right? It's just hard when it's not really who you are. So be genuine and prove yourself. Those are the two things. So that's key number 2. Be genuine, be who you really are.